Hey Kim, Nana, welcome. Okay, um, let me see here. If you want a more in-depth hello, Wally, you can get a free question, but it will be, of course, not in-depth as much as a paid one, of course. So it's a little like it's a really small reading, of course. Hey, Soldik, Alaya, if you have your question ready. Hey Bianca, welcome. Yes, you can all have a free reading, but it's a little reading, of course. It's a small reading because, you know, it takes a lot of energy to read, but I do want to give some people who maybe don't have, like, wait, there's something like, hey Taylor. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, I can see here, like, I have a list where I can see who's subscribed, who's not. So I know a few of you were already subscribed, of course, but otherwise, you know, if I see you in the subscription list, um, okay. Alaya, how the rest of your... Is it your birthday today? Because my sister is also... It's her, yeah, today the 14th of December, that's her birthday. So I don't know, Alaya, if your birthday is also today, the 14th. For me, it's 9:30 in the morning, so I'm looking so pale in the, like, on screen, but hey Amber. Thank you, Alaya. You turned 19. Oh, you're so young. So you're also a Sagittarius, Alaya, because you know, if you have a Sagittarius sister that is like younger than you, tell me about it. Oh, she could be such like pain in the ass, but also, of course, the best sister you can have. But it's like literally a little sister than you. Like when we grew up together, she was also always stealing clothes, stealing stuff, clutter everywhere. You know, if you're a Virgo, a real one, you cannot stand clutter or something. But now, like, since I was like a little bit more older, so I got a little bit more chaotic because of my Leo moon, I think. But yeah. Well, I wish you a happy birthday, Alaya, too. I hope you have a great day, by the way. 19, that deserves a celebration, you know? It's still a special age. Okay, how will your birthday, Taylor, you're a Virgo sun and a Taurus moon. Oh, yeah, well, my sister is a Taurus moon as well. So, yeah. Again, we attract each other again, you know. Okay, Alaya, how is your birthday going to be today? How is it going to turn out? You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Then you have the Lover's card. Wow. I don't know if you invited like kind of a love interest. I don't know. Maybe. But Eight of Swords reverse. So I don't know if you have like a love interest or someone who you really want to get like a happy birthday from or something. It could be just a friend or someone you haven't seen in a long time. But I do feel that this person could reach out to you to say, like to wish you a happy birthday. It could be also maybe in the next day after your birthday. You know, some people hate that, but other people still like, it is just the fact that they wished you a happy birthday sometimes that does it. So I do feel like try to relax more because you also have like, yeah, your spirit wants you to. Oh, I'm sorry, my battery died, so I need to do it with my webcam again. Oh my god, it always happens in the wrong. Like, I need to get a new camera because this one, it says that it has like 60% of battery, but just a minute. Sorry, but I need to do it with the webcam for now. Like, you know, I cannot depend on the charger anymore or the battery, I don't know. But it always says like it's 60 or 70% and then it dies, so yeah. So what was I saying? So I think you will also, yeah, you're guided to be like relaxed today. You know, your birthday should be a reminder for yourself that you can relax, that you're able to like sit down, relax, have a drink or whatever you're drinking, you know, just enjoy the moment. It's also a day where you get a little bit more like to be in the picture. Enjoy it because you deserve to be in the front row, you know. You deserve to be the one who everyone sees today. It's everyone's turn once a year. Everyone has a birthday, so once a year you can be um, in the middle of the attention at least once a year. So Alaya, for you, I do feel probably you're holding yourself a little bit on the background or like in the background or something. And also, I see it with the Eight of Swords reverse. Like I think you maybe are freeing yourself of that. So it could be that you're like also feeling that like you could never stand or sit in the front row or something. Like you are like you're feeling as if you're in second gear always also in your life maybe. So try to be like let everything you know slide off of you, but also in a way that you are not scared to be in the middle, in the center of attention. So I think your birthday will be very like warm. Also, I see also with the Lover's card. I think a lot of people who would love you will be there or will at least send you a message for your birthday, congratulate you with your birthday. But it could also be that a lover, like a love interest, is going to come to you because with the lover's card, it's like very in the central, in the now. So I do think yes, every day should be our birthday and celebrate each day like it was the last. Indeed, indeed. It should be like every day or birthday, or you should feel like that. But also, sometimes people stay like in the background. They say like it's very popular right now to say it, but it's like be the main character of your life, but don't be ashamed to be the main character also, Alaya. So don't be afraid to spend money on yourself also, or to pamper yourself, take an extra long bath or something, whatever, but do something for yourself only also. Um, yeah, so that is what I have for you, Alaya. I hope you have a great day. Blessings to you, and don't forget to like the video if you want to, of course. So let me know afterwards, Alaya, what happened. um, Kim. Kim. Is Ilias saying bad things about you? Is it saying talking bad about you? Is Ilias talking bad about Kim? The King of Pentacles reversed. The Three of Pentacles upright, and the Three of Wands. Well, I do think that he's talking with his. Maybe, I don't know if you work together or something, or maybe he has some colleagues who he talks about you, how he talks to about you. I'm sorry. Um, I think it's like, I think one day he's talking good things about you, and the other day he's like maybe talking not that good about you, but I don't see that he's really talking bad about you. Not in the way you think, I feel. Uh, the King of Pentacles reverse is of course someone who is a little bit unstable, but you know, like being not stable means just maybe saying things that you don't really indeed stand for. So it's not that he, like, maybe if you have like kind of a disagreement or something, maybe he talks about you to a colleague of his, to a colleague, with a colleague of him about you, about that situation then or so, but I don't really think so. I don't, like, in general, I also don't see that he really talks about you that much. So is it a good thing, is it a bad thing? I cannot say that with like a few cards, of course, you know, that it's more for in-depth reading or something, but I don't think that he's talking really bad about you, but also not really good, I feel. It's more like still far away from what you think of, like it is at this moment. So probably it's all up in your head right now, but I would suggest don't focus on that, because just look at yourself, look at your own actions. If you don't talk bad about him, you should expect him to not talk bad about you. So, and if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't agree on that, if he doesn't do that, if you hear from someone else, you know, maybe that he talks about you badly, or you feel it, you really feel it, then I would say get some distance, like get yourself a little bit distance from this person. But at this moment, like the Three of Wands is always getting grabbing my attention here right now. So it could be that you are far away from each other or something, or not together at this moment. I don't know if you're in a relationship or just, we work together with his two other brothers. Oh, okay. Well, that's how he is on and off. 1 minute nice and another distance and cold. Well, Kim, that is also what I see, you know. So I think follow your intuition here, but look that it's like, see that it's really your intuition, because that is also what a lot of people have. Some, not you specifically, Kim, but just in general, I want to say this. People think that this is their intuition, or these are their feelings that they feel or sense, but then it seems to, like, afterwards they realize that it was not really intuition, it was maybe fear, or it was just thinking with our minds again, overthinking that this person does this or says this about me, and afterwards, like, that is something that I learned in the last couple of years. Sometimes you over dramatize it for yourself, because afterwards, so, like, I think honestly everyone talks a little bit bad about everyone. Like, just not talking about someone is also a little bit bad, because if you really love someone, you would tell people you love them, for example, but also you have different situations, people who have like secret relationships, or people who cannot talk about their feelings, or want to keep it like on the low or something, I don't know. But then there are other traumas or problems or things that are going on, situations probably also. But you know, if he would really, well, just in general, I'm just saying this, like, trust your intuition and make sure that it's really your intuition. That is what I wanted to say before I start to be like really negative. Thank you, Kim. Blessings to you. Don't worry too much about it, I feel. Rupali. Will Sonam agree to accept current alumni amount offered with in December? Sonam, like, is that the school name? The name of the school or the university or? Because I don't really understand your question, but I think you mean it like that. Will Sonam agree to accept current alumni amount offered within December? So currently, so if you still have, so the question is, Rupali, if you still have a chance to get in that university or school. Oh, Sonam is a girl. Well, please reform your question because we are offering her alumni amount for divorce. Well, I don't know what an alumni amount is, sorry. It is like a payment for marriage, but now it's for divorce or something. I don't know. Tell me because. Hello, mom. Haha. Well, will she agree on that amount? Okay. So she gets an amount of money. Will she agree on the amount? Okay. Will Sonam agree on the amount? Divorce is going on. Okay. Will Sonam agree on the amount? Nine of Pentacles. You have to pay for the child. Oh, you know. Oh, you mean like how do you say it in English? I don't know. In Belgium, like they say alimentation, but that's not the right word in English. I think, you know, just the monthly pay for the children then or something to like support the children. Yeah. Well, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Rupali, the Ace of Pentacles, so I would say yes. This is like a stable offer, a new opportunity also for you to like give a stable offer. So I don't know, Three of Wands here. Are you the one like who is offering the money? Are you the, so Sonam is your ex? Child support, yes. Couldn't come up with a name. Thank you. Three of Wands also. So yes, I think this person is going to move on with and is going to accept, but it needs to be a good enough amount, I feel also. But I think you also know already what is a good amount for her, because I don't think you will, you would like underpay, I feel. So if you don't underpay in this case, it will be a stable offer, like a good offer for her, and then she will like be able to be, and you to move on like to other places, like to other maybe other people also. Oh, your sister-in-law, okay. Well, I do think like she loves luxury, I don't know, but I think she also manifests whatever she wants. She has like a Nine of Pentacle energy, so that's getting however or whatever you want. Well, it could be her energy, so she's asking unfair, but well, that is why these cards are coming up, but make sure it's not too low. Well, lower it a little bit, but not too much, I would say, because otherwise she's not going to accept it, I feel. Well, yeah. Lower it a small, like you could lower it a little bit, but not that much, because she's not going to accept it. I can definitely see that already. She's not going to be happy with, you know, mediocre. Fraud she did. Well, I don't know what fraud, you know. the situation, Rupali. I don't know what happened. If she did fraud, I don't know. I cannot give my opinion on that, of course. So I hope that helped you a little bit, Rupali. Well, Rupali, also, think about the children also. I know it would be a little bit for her too as well, probably, but try to do it for the children and not for her specifically. Then try to think of it in that way then, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of disagreements on this, I feel. Bianca or Sol de Gitana. So well, well, I have it too. You never know how to pronounce the name. But yeah, I learned something new today already, like alumni support. I didn't know it existed, so I thought it was the same as like child support or something, something like that. In Belgium, there's no payment after divorce, I can tell you. I've never been divorced, but I do know that there is no monthly payment here. Like, people can cheat as much as they want here, they still don't have to pay anything. Unless you have a child. Married or not, you still have to pay. So ooh, tell me your question. Hello, money. Don't forget to be subscribed, and also don't forget to like if you want to. Sorry. Oh yes, sorry, you already asked your question. I needed to scroll up. I couldn't find it anymore. Thank you very much. It's just dust mite problems that I have. It's not nothing more worse than that. Oh. What message do your spirit guides have for you? Okay. What message do your spirit guides have for you? know, if I'm like, even if I'm talking to myself, would be still fun. You know, I know if I do, I mostly do paid readings because like it takes a lot of energy to read. And I know, like, I've had times where there were like 30 people in the room, all asking a free reading. I get that. I get people maybe have sometimes financial struggles or whatever, but or maybe don't really know me, you know. But you know, you do have to have a little bit of a boundary. So it's normal that you still have less people in your life if you ask for payment, you know. So, and even then, like even still, then, you know. Oh, as in people left. Okay, okay. What do your spirit guides want to tell you? Two of Swords in the reverse. Well, you're a tarot reader yourself, so you can also see for yourself. Queen of Swords reverse, but you know, everyone has a different intuitive meaning or attachment to the cards, of course, you know. It's always different. Like, give like tarot readers the same cards. Well, of course, the meaning is the same of the cards. You cannot change that, but every reader has a different attachment to every other card, I know. Less is good when you're doing them for free. Well, a little. Two of Swords, a reverse. I already said that. Queen of Swords, reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do think they want to tell you, don't be so closed off, because you have like the Two of Swords reverse. Probably you opened up in the past, got hurt, and like did this again, closed off your heart. Yeah, you have like a very closed off. You have a big heart. Probably that's why you closed off your heart right now, or you literally are like, I see a vision of you literally with an iron board, like a kind of if this would be iron, you would like, and this would be also bigger, then you would hold it like in front of your heart just to protect yourself, like kind of a wall or a plate or something, like kind of something very heavy and very much like protective for your heart chakra. But in the now, like in this moment, you have the Queen of Swords reverse. So maybe at this moment you're because you know this means also sometimes not speaking up about what you want to say. So maybe now you're holding yourself a little bit back. Well, I sense that probably, I don't know if this is true, but did you sometimes, because I remember you're a Taurus, let me know. I think you are a Taurus, so you have a lot of Taurus vibe in yeah. Thought you were a Taurus. I'm not really sure anymore, but I think you're a Taurus. I'm almost very sure, but Taurus people, maybe you are not doing that, but I'm just, from my experience, people who are Taurus, they can also be very blunt and snappy. Like I'm going to tell you something like I had a best friend. She is a Taurus. We are a little bit like not talking at this moment, but doesn't matter. At that moment, we were best friends. She had another friend who was a little bit on the heavier side. I'm also on the heavier side, so but like there was a difference, you know. The other person was really, she was not confident at all. She could not talk in front of. She was very quiet and in herself. Um, she had no confidence. She also didn't like bother her. Um, I don't say she didn't bother her appearance, but about her appearance, but she like let it go because she didn't feel as if she had like that it didn't that it wasn't going to help anything or something. She was like really um, you giving up a little bit. If I'm being honest, some people stay in the background and they like protect themselves and they don't want to talk anymore to people. They like isolate themselves because they think I'm not pretty enough or I'm not slim enough or perfect enough, whatever. But like my Taurus friend, she was always talking bad about that person. Like, oh, she's so big. Like she even like told me one day, like she was telling that girl. That girl was telling her, I'm look because she had a boyfriend. That girl was telling my best friend. Sorry that it's confusing, but that girl who was a little bit bigger was telling my best friends, "Oh, my boyfriend is turning into me, and I'm turning into him." Just to be like they had similar interests, and they started to begin like do everything together. So they were like also they were beginning to look like each other even. Dress code and all, like everything, characteristics, whatever. They were like very matched like together. And so she told my best friend, the Taurus, and the Taurus said to her, well, if you are he's turning into you, then he's getting fatter. So that is something that I don't see that only but with Taurus people. I also see it with every sign, but it has always different. Um, the way they do it is different or something. That is something that is probably from within a person themselves that it comes out to like project problems onto other people. But like to me, she never did that because she did know that she couldn't do that with me. So I don't know if you were like kind of that person, but if you were maybe projecting something onto other people, try to see with who you do it, because I don't know, maybe you did that in the past or something. My children have abandoned and rejected me, so my soul protects itself. I isolated myself because I feared to get close to anyone. I met someone who I think I like and I'm scared to get close to him. Well, I would like just to be open to you, like I would not close yourself off of this person. And don't expect the worst also, because you're attracting that also. I don't know if you know that law of assumption thing, law of attraction. But the law of assumption, I feel it's working even better. You still have, I also have blocks, but for me, it's really like working very much so in some areas in my life. So the ones I'm really focused on. So try to not try to think about how you say things, because I do feel maybe you have that same, maybe you're projecting. So if you're projecting onto this new person, well, yes, then he's going to step away. But why should he like you? Well, because you're wonderful. You're perfect the way you are. You only are blocking yourself from being the empress. You are an empress. You can definitely feel that, sense it. And being a queen of swords is not bad. It's a good thing. But you can also be overly blunt, probably because you want to protect yourself. You're already there with your sword, like don't come too close, because then don't come too close because then I need to open my heart again or be vulnerable again. So it's like a typical thing for someone with a broken heart chakra, of course. Um, and well, what can you do about it? You already know also. Like, try to meditate a lot on your heart chakra. Try to, like, in the background, play some healing frequencies, some 432 hertz. You're outspoken. Well, outspoken is one of the best things you can be, but some people use it for the wrong things. So be outspoken about yourself, about your purpose in life, about your whatever your soul wants to get out, but don't do it onto people or something or situations, or don't give your opinion. Like this is also something I needed to learn when I really, you can still have an opinion, you can post your opinion on Facebook or whatever, but I like learned to downsize it a little bit, because I also know that I am sending out energy to that situation and it gets bigger and bigger. So I try to also distance myself from the most of it. Well, yes, your guides don't want you to be so close up, and also they want to highlight that you don't use your energy to like send it out to the wrong things, because you are a good outspoken. It's great that you're outspoken, I mean, but that needs to be like kind of channeled into another direction. I feel maybe it's all over the place right now. Maybe you don't even know where you should put it or something. I don't know, but there is something directed in the wrong direction. So try to focus fully on yourself. Try to maybe make videos, because I know you have a channel. You have like try to make videos, just you talking about your situation, because you're going to find a lot of maybe like-minded people, people who have been through the same, people who are going through the same. Your platform will be really successful. I can definitely feel that. But there is there are limited beliefs. Probably I have them too. I can definitely feel that you have like a lot of limited belief about your worth, I feel. So that's why you're already asking, like, why would he like me? Like, imagine yourself being the queen of the queens, you would not ask yourself that. And people would say to you, oh my god, you're arrogant, you're full of yourself. Well, that's a compliment. I needed to realize this for myself too. I don't know. But I don't even care anymore what they think about me. I'm just doing whatever I need to do here on like in my life, and if I need to be overly confident about like for that, then I need to do it in their eyes overly confident, because in my eyes it's just normal. But I think you also have like you need to let go of all that burden. Maybe take a salt bath, could be helping you also. Scrub yourself with Epsom salt. Oh, thank you. Well, I did watch some videos from you also and like them. um, I see your consistency. Like, if I had your consistency on my channel, like, it would be far better. Maybe, like, yeah, everyone has their own struggle. Well, yes, forgiveness is like, do you know Ho'oponopono? Ho'oponopono, I don't know how you say that, but it's in like that Hawaiian ritual where you like forgive yourself. It's about self-love, but also a lot of about self-forgiveness. Well, that is a great, like, those are like great books, or just on YouTube you can find probably a lot of videos about it. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, so in the future, in the near future. So don't forget that this wheel, the good karma is on your side. So if you like, just go for it, be confident, be yourself, make videos about whatever you are wanting to talk about that needs to get out. Like, I feel there needs to get a lot of stuff out of you also. Oh yeah, you know that bath with the rose petals, or what do you mean? With the honey, or oh, we have a spammer here, or wait, I didn't even see it. Just a second. Uh, wow, okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I think every like message is gone right now of that person. I don't know. Spammers, like, I once got an invasion of 150 spammers. That was not fun. Like, I don't know if those people are bots. I don't know if that are real people. People, why would you, if you don't get paid for that, spend so much time on spamming people? I'm so ready to be happy. I need to verbally vomit. Well, that's a good description. The rose. Okay. Well, maybe you also got like, in the full moon. I always do at least one bath of Epsom salt cleansing, and I feel whenever I don't do it, there's um, the negative energies still stick to me or something. It's not only good for your body, I mean, but also for your aura. That's the main thing. Um, Epsom salt, just water, Epsom salt. Well, yeah, I have Kara, my moderators, but she's not here at the moment. Normally she moderates the chat. Thank you. Blessings to you. Let everything go and it will be fine for you. Mantra? Blessings. Taylor, the Mona Lisa. You know who you remind me of? Mona Lisa. Oh no, someone said that to me also like years ago, but that was like really when I was really young. I mean, still young, but don't feel that young sometimes. If you see your bills, you don't feel that young. No, but yeah, I have like a puzzle over there also of the Mona Lisa. I think it's over there, like, I don't know, you cannot see it. There, like on the background next to that yoga mat and the black box, there's like a puzzle of the Mona Lisa. So it's, I recently, like a few months, I got it from a friend. She was moving and she was throwing away things, and I saw that puzzle. Sorry, and I said, "Oh, are you going to throw that away?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm going to get it." But it's like 1,000 pieces, I think. I don't know, 1,500 pieces. I didn't got the time right now to like do it, so. But you know, maybe whenever I get back into lockdown. Well, I think it's a compliment. I would put a little bit more makeup on her, but you know, I'm like also without makeup today, so. Like, imagine, like, if I was 10 years younger than today, I would not go out without makeup. I would not be on screen, on video without makeup. I would like be like totally, but like recently I let everything go. No, a few years ago maybe I let everything go. I think when I became 24, 23, I think 23, like 23 was a big like age thing for me. I don't know, but when I got 23 5 years ago, I like all things changed for me. I don't know, maybe it was also after the university or something. I also realized like now like the real life starts, but I already had a business like from like with jewelry, and I did some Amazon things. Oh, I should like make a video about that, like, but things are different right now at Amazon or whatever. But back then, like, you could be a really, like, you know, okay, you're stopping with the makeup. Just wait till you're 44. well, but you use also makeup. You're doing your makeup very pretty. I also saw recently. So, well, a little makeup. Like once someone, like it was an older lady. I mean older, not 44. She was like in her 70s, and she said to me, "Whatever we didn't got from God, we like ah, we stick it on onto our faces." Well, yes, it's important, of course, to have your natural skin, but you know, sometimes you could also do your eye makeup only, for example, or lips or whatever. You don't, like, no one is obligated to put it on their faces, of course, no one, but. Bianca, I think, I don't know if it's your turn. Yeah, Bianca. Bianca and then Taylor. Amber, if she's still here. Bianca. Bianca, but I don't know if you're all still here, so let me know who's still here. Mo, I don't know how to say it. Mo, haha. Bianca, let me know you. Oh, why was Mandy, sorry, interrogating me about my love life? Is she trying to set me up with someone? Ooh, Moscom, that's a very big question. Try to make it a little bit more specific if you want to ask a question. Moscom? Bianca, why was Mandy asking you about your love life? Is she trying to set you up with someone? Why was Mandy asking you about your love life? Hermit reversed, Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune again. Hermit reversed, Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, interesting. Well, I do think so a little bit. I mean, maybe not really looking for a partner for you, but maybe she sees, maybe you're holding yourself a little bit in the hermit mode. Maybe she wants you to come out of that hermit mode. She thinks she will help you to come out of that hermit mode with it. So it's a yes, I think, like not literally maybe setting you up with someone, but she's just trying to like I don't know. Okay, I'm going to get an extra card because I don't like really setting you up. I'm not really sure about that, but I mean she is trying to get you out of your hermit mode. So by that I would logically say maybe she's indeed trying to set a date for you with you know, someone else, or trying to get you out, like Judgment card reversed. Well, maybe she's a little bit overdoing it. Well, so I would say yes, but I don't think it's from good intentions. I do see that it's from good intentions. Does she think I'll make a good couple? Like, is she trying to suggest someone to me? I think she is then. If I see the Judgment card reversed, it's like not naturally, but it is like with passion that she does it. Like, you know, it's someone who who thinks she's doing you a favor with it. So if you're not interested in meeting someone new, then tell her just thank you for your effort, but I'm not looking for someone right now. I do want to stay in my hermit mode or something. I don't know, Bianca, if you're still in your hermit mode, if you want to be alone right now or something, set your boundaries in a nice way, of course, but tell her like maybe it's not time for me. Or if you do want it, also tell her like, oh thank you, but I'm not sure if this person, you know, something like that, your opinion on it, like let her know your opinion on it. It could turn out, if you would have a date with this person, it could turn out really good, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not like suggesting you anything or advising you like to go on a date with this person. You make the decisions here, but you have there's a big chance that this person will be fun to go on a date with, the one she's setting you up with, you know. Bianca, so blessings. That's all I have to say about it, because it's maybe a little bit forced, but you know, some people, I know also a person, she was also set up, like she had a few bad men in her life, then she had a baby with a man that everyone thought like, oh, this is a forever person, but yeah, you never know that, of course. But then they broke off, broke, yeah, they broke up, wow, they broke off the relationship. And then she was like really like, wow, what I need to do right now, because now I have a baby with a person and we're not together anymore. And she thought like, am I going to be alone forever? And then like one of her best friends also, she arranged a date with someone she also knew. The best friend had also a connection, like she was friends, or she had a business partner or something with that person, so she knew it would be a good man and like stable and all whatever. And she like introduced him to her, and they are still together, so years after. Sometimes if you have good friends, and I do feel she is a very good friend to you, a very genuine heart she has. So never lose her, Bianca. Never lose Mandy. Like, well, she's a very good friend, let me say it like that. And also try to appreciate whatever she does for you. So she's doing it from a good and genuine place. So, but you know, sometimes real genuine friends who really know you very like deeply know you, they know what you also need, or they see it, because you yourself sometimes are like, you are in the situation, and sometimes we need someone else's opinion or maybe view on it, or from a distance, because we cannot see ourselves sometimes from a distance. We can try to do it, but it's harder than when someone else does it. So Bianca, good luck. Let me know afterwards what happened. Did you go on a date, or you know? Muscat, Taylor. Let me scroll back up if I can find your question. Taylor. You asked, I just called Edward Ferreira, or Ferreira. Does he know it was me, and how does he feel about me? He said he was sleeping. Edwards. Okay. Did he know it was you? Whenever you called him Edwards. Whenever you called Edward, did he know it was Taylor? Whenever Taylor called Edward, did he know it was her? Four of Swords. Magician reversed. And the Strength card reversed. So, no, I don't really think he does, like he knows that you were the person that called, not specifically, I think. That's my general answer. But I do feel that he's also closed off from everyone a little bit, because he's really in that Four of Swords state at this moment. So that means, you know, in a normal deck, you see that person lying down in a meditation. Yeah, here, this person also, like, he's meditating, he's trying to calm himself, trying to focus towards himself and inward, to focus inward. So in the world these days, like, people need to do this. So don't take it personally right now, whatever he's not saying or not texting to you, it's not personal. It is because he needs to get his ducks in a row, I feel. I don't know if you have like normally good communication with this person. I mean regular communication, but if yes, then don't take it personally. And if you don't have like regular communication with this person, like in general, then I would say just leave it for now, because I don't see him being like strong enough to handle things right now, because he's going so much like inwards towards himself, with himself, that he's like, he has some things that he wants to have or become in his life, or be successful in, for example, or maybe his career or something or whatever. But he asks himself at this moment, why is it not happening to, like, why is this always happening to me, kind of those questions. So he's looking like towards himself to solve the issues, the problems, the things that are not working for him. So probably he's really deeply yeah, thinking about that. And in the cards it comes out as meditating. So, but you don't have to be spiritual, of course, to meditate. Meditation can be also be alone at home. For some people that's a great relief of stress, for me too as well. But yeah, you know, it can help you to see things more clearly if you have some alone time to think. The strength card reversed, like I said, he doesn't have the strength right now to handle all of the things in his life. So if you were a main girl in his life, if you are the main girl, I don't know if you are, Taylor, but if you are, support him and don't overly text or call him, because you know it's all coming from him then, you know, if you're the main girl. If you're not, uh, you're still going to be, but because you have such a good energy, you have a strong energy, but he also feels that subconsciously or consciously, but he knows you're a person who goes more in depth with this person, and he's not, he has not enough strength for that right now, because he has other things that he's going into depth for. So in depth for, yeah, you know what I mean. I have like the communication thing comes up. See, so that means that he probably has a throat chakra that is blocked, or there are some issues with that. So he needs to speak up about the things he wants from life, from everything, from everyone. But he has severe issues, his throat. So probably he's not that good in communicating at this moment. So Taylor, don't take it personal. Well, it's a little bit of the worst thing you can do right now, to take it personal. Shift your focus if you have like, if, I'm just saying if, of course, if you have like the thing like, oh, when is he going to call me or text me, you know, if you are in that state, try to go do a workout, read a book, do something that you can blossom from, you know, learn things from, watch, maybe if it's necessary, watch Netflix or whatever, but do something to distract you. But I feel for you it could be very beneficial for you right now to do business stuff or things for school. I don't know if you're still at school, maybe school or work or business, something like something you learn about. Maybe trading, Taylor. You know, trading is, yeah. If I can suggest you one thing, try to learn everything about trading. You will see that will help you. You're doing that now. Well, keep doing it then, because that's a good. You are doing it very good, and that's very good for your, like, later in your life also. It's never going to be a waste of time. It's never going to be. So good luck, Taylor. I hope that resonated for you. You don't want to preoccupy your mental space with him, especially if you are. Yes, well, that's just, you know, you have like You have everything to succeed in a business, I feel. You have everything. Blessings, Taylor. You're welcome. Muskan, well, tell me your question, and the ones who are still here, tell me your question. When will I get family and career happiness in your life? Ooh. Well, choose one because, you know. Okay, wait, Muskan, I'm going to let me first grab a card for your family situation. What comes true for Muskan's family situation? How is the near future? The Five of Wands. Maybe you have a lot of struggles in your family situation. I don't know if you live with a partner or if you live at home, but probably you have a lot of disagreements with these people. These people maybe are not in alignment with your vibration at this moment, or you're not in alignment with their vibration. But try to see for yourself, Muskan, if your vibration matches up to theirs, and if not, try to distance yourself as much as possible. And if that's not possible, if you are still living at home or something, try to go a lot of the time for a walk, try to be outside a lot, try to read books, like get lost in books, get in your room if you have a separate room, go listen to music, like try to block yourself a little bit of the environment. That is going to help you, and drink a lot of water to see, and eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, but you know, that is what everyone should do. Try to get away from addictions, try to get away from things that are keeping you in a lower vibration. You have the Devil card, so that talks about addictions, lower vibrations. Okay, and then for your career, Muskan. Your career, what is coming through for your career? The Temperance card. Well, temperance means patience also. So for your career, I don't know if you're doing a career where you need to be very perfectionistic, or you know, very neat, or maybe, or you need to calculate things, maybe where you need to be very like exactly that amount, or exactly like something like that. Try to take your time for it. Don't do it too hasty or too fast, because then you're going to skip, or not see some things. So if you have or if you're building a business or something, if this is general of course, but if you're building a business or you're working somewhere, try to get some help also. Should I request them to talk to me? If you want to be like, I don't know what the situation is, but should you request them to talk to me? You're a student, well, try to do it, like if you're studying also, try to do it in smaller blocks. Really go over everything. Try to write down the titles of every chapter, for example, of your course or your books, and try to see where you, like, don't forget anything. Go through everything. Don't forget the details and so. And should you request them to talk to you, that's your decision, Muskan. If you feel like you're wanting to be connected to them, then it's a yes. If you want to get a little bit away from them, then it's a no, of course, because that's not going to serve you then. But you need to make that's like you make that out for yourself. 10 of Wands reverse also. It's let it go. Like if you're studying and you have a lot of things to learn, like big books. I don't know if you're in the university, but when I was in university, for me it helped to start like from the back to the front of the book, because in the back or like after every chapter you see, like, for example, example questions, or what do you need to know from this chapter, like those kind of things. If you know um, those things are in the book, try to focus on those things first and then go and study from the book, so you can know what you should learn from every chapter, that you know, why am I going to learn this chapter, what do I need to remember from it, sorry, what do I need to learn from it. Try to split it up in different pieces, because yeah, in this case, it's not in one day. Don't do it in one day. Use a few weeks to study. I see that probably you're a procrastinator, I don't know. But if you're a procrastinator, try to do one small thing every day and you will be set um, for everything else you need to do. But just one small thing. Don't overstress yourself. Don't blame yourself if you don't do it. But like a little small thing and you're already on the go, and you will get more inspiration or motivation to start the other chapters or something. Hello, MJ. Welcome. Thank you very much. Muskan, they are angry at you for no reason. So, yes, MJ, you can ask a question. Hello, Adela. Well, she's a spammer, so why did I say hello even? Didn't saw what she was typing. Okay. Or the bots, I don't know what it was. Sorry, Muskan, if they are angry at you for no reason, then try to think about, like, what did you do to make them mad, but try to see it from your own perspective. I mean, you're attracting them to be mad at you, so try to see where you're mad at yourself for, if you know what I mean. Don't blame yourself, don't blame them. Don't blame them also, but look inward. What are you doing to trigger them? And see it from their perspective also. Maybe you have sisters or brothers that also triggered them with the same thing. I don't know, but if it's not your fault, then it's not your fault, Muskan. So you need to get a little bit of distance about that then. MG, if you can wait a second, I'm coming back. Okay. MJ, what are Sajat's, Sejat, the Gemini, current feelings towards you? It's a new crush. Okay. Exciting. It's always nice to have a new crush, of course. You know, when you're still at the beginning of your relationship, or crush in this case. What are Sajat? I hope I pronounced that correct, but you know, you never know. What are Sajat, the Gemini, current feelings towards you, MJ? Okay. Started dating a month ago, but I know him since spring. Oh, okay. Ooh. What are his feelings towards you? So he's a little bit more than a crush right now already. So what are his feelings? What are Sajat's feelings for you? MJ. For MJ. What's your feelings for MJ? You have the temperance card. You have the strength card, and you have the victory card, the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of passion between you two. That's a good thing, because you probably, I don't know if you're a Leo or he's a Leo, but you have like that Leo vibe. So Leo means an open heart, a lot of like real genuine love. Um, you both have the same kind of feelings, I feel, with the temperance card. Like it's like water and wine, it's like water, it's like silver and gold. You're very well together. I think you have both the same kind of amount of feelings for each other. um, Probably you're a little bit in doubt. Maybe he's also a little bit in doubt. So I would not, like, don't ruin it, of course. Just go with the flow with him, I feel. You're a Leo sun and rising. Well, you know, I also have a lot of Leo in my charts. You know, I'm a Virgo, but like in the Vedic astrology, I'm a Leo. And also, my moon is in Leo, my Venus is in Leo, so you know, well, he has a Leo Venus. You know, Leo Venus, we can be very, you know, it's different for men, women sometimes, but I know that, like, from my experience, for myself, like in a relationship, we are all in or we're not in it. So I do think he's all in with you. So you have the same amount, it's still new, of course, but you have the same amount of feelings going on. So don't worry, MJ, because you're going to have a great, beautiful relationship with this person. You also have the Seven of Cups, so probably it's a handsome man, probably, or something. Or yeah, you could be very handsome, I think. Beautiful, I think you are. You're always, of course, but you know, I mean, if you're extremely attractive, you know, you can get more attention, I mean, from people around you. So you probably have a lot of attention. Your person probably too, so you are very at the same level. So that's a good thing. And with the Seven of Cups, that just means that you make the decision if this is going to be a very deep relationship or if it's going to be just for a season, you know. So try to not make it a heavy thing. So don't go and ask him him, what are you feeling for me or something, you will see in his actions. He's still a player, I think, but I'm be patient with him. Well, the player can be like I always dated players, and whenever I was like still not confident when I was younger, I mean very young, maybe I was 16 or 17, I don't know, 15. Whenever I got together with players back then, I let them run all over me, I didn't really know why they were doing that. But whenever I get older and older and older, you realize you can be the one who plays them. So try to play him a little bit, not with other people, but just with your vibe. Try to not text to like. I know some people will say don't play all these games, and you don't have to play games, but you have to set some boundaries for him. For example, if he sends you only a text after midnight, don't answer it. You would say the next day, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't saw your message." And then another time, whenever he does that again or something, you say, or you could say, it's not obligated, but you could say, "I'm not answering text after 10." Something like that. So Jennifer, yes, I'm still doing free readings. So try to do that, MJ. Try to set your boundaries, but I know you can do it because you have a Leo Sun and Rising, so you are very strong, like for yourself already. But don't worry about it. You yourself also have options. So try to not remind him like I have options, but try to let him subtle, like let him see that in a subtle way. So yeah, congratulations, MJ. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to be like, I think you subscribed. I don't know, I don't see you in the list yet, but you can come up probably in a few minutes. Jennifer, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to support me. Could I know of you're welcome, MJ. Could I know if I will spend time with CJ for Christmas? Okay. Will Jennifer Simpson spend time with CJ for Christmas? Will Jennifer spend time with CJ for Christmas? Four of Wands. Wow. So that's also a good thing. Ace of Wands. Yes, I do think you will spend some time with this person. Although you have also the Seven of Swords. So try to see Jennifer if it's not only for one reason, sexual things or something. Don't give it too soon, or don't let yourself be, with all the celebrations going on, be seduced into giving a little bit too much, because that afterwards he's not going to be served. Like if you give it to him now, like really now, today, at this moment, you would get not that much in return. So it's not that he does that on purpose, that is just to test your waters, I think, to test your boundaries. So it's subconsciously people do it. But Jennifer, make sure you tell about your standards and let him know in a gentle and nice way, but still keep yourself to keep your standards to still be there, so, and yeah, that is the only thing I can suggest you. Oh yeah, but MJ, I can see everyone's subscription. Your people cannot see your who you are subscribed to, but I can see. I have a program for my channel. I can see who's subscribed. But Sometimes it takes a few minutes, so don't worry. Jennifer, you you have like there is here like there is maybe it's your ex or something. Is this your ex, CJ? Did you already have a relationship with this person? You haven't seen him in like a year. Hey, Destiny. Um, well, there's a lot of passion also between you two, Jennifer. You have the Ace of Wands, you know, that's the manly part most of the time, literally the physical part, I mean. And then you also have the Eight of Wands, so that represents communication but also passion, fast communication, passion. So we're dating, then stop talking, now talking again, so yes, an ex, okay. So, well, see, it's like, okay, you're back in contact or something, or you see each other again in like a year, like maybe because of the restrictions, I don't know for what reason, but if there were no restrictions for him to come to you or to have like, yeah, a date with you in a whole year, then try to think, why is he coming back right now? Try to keep it like in the back of your mind. Don't give it too soon right now, because then he thinks like, oh, I can go and I can come back whenever I want, you know. I don't want to be negative, because whatever you think will come true. So don't think of him like being only interested in one thing, but try to keep your eyes open here, Jennifer. Um, because he could easily turn into someone who is just there for one thing, I feel. At this moment, it could change, you know. The energies could be different in a few weeks, for example, so. So I hope that helped you a little bit. Destiny, let me know. Oh, general. Whatever comes true for Destiny. Then, what does Destiny have? What does she needs to know? Ooh, a lot of things, but that's a little bit too much. First thing that I saw was the High Priestess, Destiny. The High Priestess is someone who is very in tune with her intuition. She knows things, like she sees through people, she sees through situations. She knows she needs to be calm and collected to attract things. She is like very wise. Well, Jennifer, that's a very big question. I cannot answer you that in this moment. I also do private twin flame readings if you want to. Those are in the description box. You can find the information or my email address for it. But sorry, but I cannot answer you that in 1, 2, 3. You know, I do have to have a more in-depth reading for that. Destiny, next card for you, general. Next card for Destiny. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So, Destiny, I don't know if you're still listening. I don't know, but I still am going to do it. Destiny, like I feel like generally you have like to you have to believe in your intuition. You have to stand for your intuition. You have to really tune into that intuition because that's the right thing, of course, to follow. But also, you have a lot of things going on for yourself at this moment, Destiny. But with the Seven of Wands, um, all those eyes on you, they could give you a little bit more strength. If a lot of people are looking at you like you're the one who did this, like imagine 10 fingers, like 10 hands, like um, making like this move to you, like why would you bother? If you're strong enough, if you're on your both 2 feet, if you're grounded, you would not be bothered by people doing this to you like it's your fault, look at her, whatever. You could be higher than that, like stand above that. You have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, also Destiny. I'm saying your name a little bit too much, but it's just that you know that I'm talking for you here. I don't know if you're still watching. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse means you're spending too much money or too much time to things that don't matter at this moment. It could be that you're in a loss, going through a loss or something, or going through some difficult situations that you don't have a grip on or something, but try to do some practical things that help that situation. Try to see where you can get help, because I don't see that you're going to otherwise be able to stand firmly on your both, like on your 2 feet. So that is what I have for you. That is general what is coming true. Trust your intuition. Don't let other people bother you with their opinion or their evil eye or their jealousy or their wanting to make you feel guilty. You only yourself can feel, only you can make yourself feel guilty. And then the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It's focusing on the wrong thing, so don't do that. So that's what I have for you. Andrea, will Jonathan reply to me later? Pia. Will Jonathan reply to you later? Will Jonathan reply to you? Jonathan reply to Pia. King of Pentacles, so I would say yes. He's a very stable, and he has a very stable energy. The Star, so again, a wish fulfillment. And then you have the Death card, so maybe he would say something to you that maybe is different than what you had expected. It could be something that he would not normally say or something, but still he's going to answer you. So that is your answer. Any advices for study? Well, from my experience, well, you know, I studied law, so I know what studying is. Well, try to always, like, without the cards, I'm going to check with a card for you, but without the cards, I can already say, try to do it in small, like, try to divide everything in smaller blocks, because then only you can get a bigger picture also. But start with, like, I always started to learn from the back of the book or the back of a chapter, for example. The course, for example. If you after chapter 1, for example, you go on like the last page of chapter 1 and you see what questions, like they have, most of the time they have like example questions, or you have like kind of, or you get example questions from your teacher, or wherever you are studying, um, and take those questions and read those questions first and then go into your course, and then you will find easier, because your mind is like more selective back then, for like looking for real answers, looking for real answers to those questions, and those are very important questions, otherwise they wouldn't have made them example questions. So those questions are from the chapter you were learning from, for example, or from the course you were learning from, the most important things you should know, or the list, like you have, sometimes you have a list like these are the things you need to learn, that you're going to learn from this chapter, those kind of things. If you read those things first, that's very helpful. Mika, so good luck already with your final exams tomorrow. Don't be too distracted. Don't watch Pick a Card, don't watch Live Tarot. But you can pause, of course. You have the Lovers and the World, so well, be in love. That is something that I always did also. I started to act as if I was in love with the thing that I was learning. Maybe someone recognizes this behavior, but sometimes you just have to pretend, and after a while pretending becomes reality. So I don't, yeah, there were like some things that I didn't really like, you know, there's always that one topic that you don't really, or that one course that you don't really like. So for me then, of course, it was harder than for example, you know, for me, like in university, for example, European law, I didn't like liked it that much. But for example, international law, I found that very much like interesting. So what I did for European law is like try to be very much pretending to be in love with Europe and the European law. So that helped me, and also watched a lot of like little small movies about European law, and like, you know, something stupid, but pretend as if that's your lover. So maybe that's why the Lover's card is coming up. You also have the World, so you can have everything if you just respect the cycle. So don't pause too much, but also pause. You know, you need to have a pause, but not too long. Go for a walk whenever you're studying too long. Eat healthy, 9 of Cups reversed, like the natural, normal things, and then 9 of Cups reversed. You're maybe you're getting a little bit too much out of the flow, maybe sometimes. Maybe you pause too long, or maybe it's better to take 10 pauses of 10 minutes than one pause of 4 hours. Because after 4 hours, you also feel, if you didn't study for 4 hours and it's almost your final exam, you know, you will feel as if you have like lost all that time. But if you 10 times a day pause for 10 minutes, for example, that's better. Don't get too much out of the flow. Mika? So that's my advice for you. I hope that resonated a little bit. see if I can type Destiny or name under the video. Just a minute because I need to take my going to put my camera back on if that's possible. Hey Nerissa, welcome. Yeah, please try to subscribe and like the video, and if I see you in the list you can get a free reading for now. I'm just going to try to put the camera back on because this is like the stupid webcam thing. Tell me your question, Elisa. One second, I'm just. Hello, Tamara, Queen Bean, Zara, welcome. Zara Holmes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, I do free readings sometimes, but not that often. But you know, if you want to get a free reading, how does Ranjit? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I don't know. I almost need to go, so we will see how many questions I still can like take. So Nerissa, how does Ranjit feel about you? Nerissa, how does Ranjit feel about you? Let's see. Okay. Only Santa Claus was in on video, so Nerissa, how does Ranjit feel about you? How does Ranjit feel about you? Five of Wands. The Devil card reversed. And then you also have the Two of Wands. A lot of like fiery energy here also, Nerissa. So probably he's very much with the Devil in reverse. I'm a little bit like concerned here, you know. It could also be Shilpi, I'm sorry, but the free list is already closed. Can someone type that the list is closed, please? Because otherwise, Shilpi, you can get maybe a few free questions next time. Oh my god, some people, like, I get messages. I need to be calm and collected here because people sometimes send me messages that are like so rude. I'm not going even to answer them. Not even going to answer them. Yeah. How does Ranjit feel about you? Well, Five of Wands. It could be that you had a lot of arguments together. Maybe in the past you had arguments. Shilpi, this is a free reading, but if you want to get a more in depth, then you can donate, of course, if you want to. Thank you, Nerissa, for doing the typing here. Well, my moderator is not here today, so then I need to do it myself or I need to get some help. The Devil reverse also, Nerissa. So this person is a little bit overly attached to lower vibrational things. That could be anything. It could be drinking, maybe alcohol or something. It could be eating too much. It could be partying too much. It could be lying. It could be cell phone addiction, you know, a smartphone addiction or whatever, social media addictions, everything about addictions. So it could be from like drugs to something stupid as your cell phone, by the way. So um, two of wands also. So this person feels as if there are a lot of struggles between you two. You did argue a lot in the past. Well, they want to still talk to you. I can feel that they are attached to you, but you have also the two of wands. So this person is not taking that much action. Although, like generally, if you look to like at these cards together, the colors are kind of the same, and it's all the same, like yeah, darker orangey color. So for me, that means also yeah, it's not really orange, but darker in these cards. It could have to do with passion here. So you have a lot of passion between you two, and that's like in some cases that's very good, but in other cases um, passion could turn into a lot of arguments, of course. So he does feel things for you. You can definitely sense that. Another card, the Knight of Pentacles, a little bit more clarification. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is a person who cannot give you some stability right now. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So that is the thing that is right now highlighted. The Six of Pentacles is a card that comes out whenever there needs to be balance. So there is no stability, no balance, like I was saying regarding this person. So this person has some issues with himself at this moment. So there is nothing to like expect from this person. At least at this moment, sorry. It could change in a few weeks if he like maybe is in a mental state of not being stable at this moment, you know. It's not fixed, and you can change it by focusing on yourself, doing or giving you the things that you want to get from him, if you know what I mean, to manifest it, with in other words. So he really felt like my soul, well, your soulmate. So yeah, soulmates hurt each other, of course, sometimes, and it's almost always the same thing, the same story. If people love each other very much, they hurt each other also very much sometimes. Sometimes that is also necessary to grow and to like be on the same level again afterwards sometimes. So there is I would say, don't like show your boundaries also, but don't focus on him, because then the problem is getting bigger. Focus on what you want to get from him, but give it to yourself first. Nerissa, so that's what I got for you. Thank you very much. Zara Holmes. Will my family like my girlfriend and get used to me liking a girl? Oh, okay. Let's see. It's always hard. I don't know, of course, but I can imagine that it's hard for you to like a girl. Zara, will your family like your girlfriend and get used to you liking a girl? Ten of Swords. Well, I don't know if you have like a specific culture or something. Maybe it's really against their tradition or something. It's going to hurt a little bit. Then you get the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So they will think, I feel, that it's going to be a phase in your life or something. They don't mean it bad, but I think they are going to react as if they think like maybe they're so in shock that they want to like kind of find another like way to think about it. Like maybe they think it will go away or something, but it depends, of course, Sarah. You know, if you are only for girls or you also like boys. I don't know your situation, but of course, if you chose like to love girls, for example, only, then they need to accept it, but it will take some time for them because they have very restrictive view at this moment, restricted view, sorry. So they think it will go away or something. And the Hierophant reversed, it's also, I don't know if you have a specific religion, but it kind of seems to be directly to like in their religion or something. So yeah. Bianca, sorry, the free list is already closed, so another time maybe. Nine of Swords reversed also, Zara. So you and them are very much boys and girls. Well, you and them are very much overthinking it. So you are overthinking it probably in what are they going to think of me, what are they going to do, or whatever. And they are overthinking it in a way of, oh, is she still, you know, I'm not saying this, but I'm just saying what they are maybe thinking. Is there something wrong with her? Is she still okay? Like some people still think of being lesbian or bisexual or whatever to be weird, or you know, so it's hard for people to accept it. It is just hard, and you need to give them the time also to get them to accept it. You know, it's not in you know, I think like in the fairy tale, if you are a parent and in the fairy tale picture of you, you have your daughter maybe as indeed married or together with a man and then have babies. So they are probably also like subconsciously already thinking further along, like how is she going to have children, what is coming to come with that all, you know. There will be, it's harder than a normal situation. Normal, you know, I call it normal right now, but you know what I mean, you know. You know, people cannot even talk because probably everything is normal, but yeah, I they need a serious amount of time. You will see that, but like in the end, I think they will accept it. It's not that they're going to get you out of the house or not talk to you anymore, or there are other families, of course. I think your parents will still accept you for who you are and your happiness. Put your happiness first. So yes, they will accept it. But I will say not in the beginning. They will ask you a lot of questions like, are you serious? Are you really, you know, wanting this? Did you think about this? Is it not a phase? Like something like that, Sarah. So Morning Star, hello. Well, if you want a reading, I'm sorry, I only do donations right now because the free readings are already closed. So good luck, Sarah. You know, if there was someone else on the list, otherwise I'm going to close off. You're welcome, Zara. Good luck. Put yourself first. That's the best advice I can give you. And then other people will also put you first and put your happiness first. But I cannot imagine your parents like cutting you off from the family, while with other people sometimes that happens in those kind of situations. Oh, my My microphone was a little bit far away. I'm sorry. No one's told me today, so I just kept talking from a distance. I hope you don't have your headphones on anymore. So, well, I think, by the way, sorry, but I'm about to close off. Um, and probably I will see you in the next one. Well, Morningstar, I just closed off. I closed off everything a while ago already, a few people ago. You know, it takes a lot of energy to do free readings. I also have my other business, so I need to work for that too. Um, so I'm closing off right now. Only if you want to do a donation, make a donation, but normally I'm going off right now. So I will